So guys, today is the first hunter profile for the tank class characters. I've done all 5 for the damage and 3 for the support that are currently in the game. So the first tank I'll be going over is Charr, the Trandoshan hunter and trapper playable in Star Wars Hunters. Unfortunately, we pretty much know nothing about Charr other than the fact that he is an expert hunter and trapper. So I have no doubt his score with the almighty scorekeeper is pretty high. And thanks to his skins, it seems as though he was a bit of a hunter of big beasts. And I'll get onto those later in the video, but unfortunately that is pretty much all we know about him so far. So moving on to Charr's weapon, this is a scattergun, which is something we see a few Trandoshans use in the Clone Wars, and obviously we've used these quite a lot in the Battlefront games as well, so it's very familiar to us. And as I said at the start, Charr is one of 4 tanks currently in the game. Charr also has 5 abilities, 3 of them active, 1 passive and an ultimate, with his first ability being a regen booster, which allows him to convert all incoming damage into health, which plays really well into the fact that Trandoshans can regenerate limbs and things like that. So if you see a Charr using this ability, do not hurt him basically, and he won't gain as much health. His next ability is a shock trap that stuns people in place for a period of time, allowing you to deal some serious damage. His third ability then is a laser tether, similar to what we see in The Mandalorian, which essentially drags a nearby opponent around with you for a short period of time. So you could use this to drag someone into your electro mine, for example, which is definitely a strategy I would recommend. His passive then is called Dig In, which essentially means that Charr is less impacted by knockback abilities, as in theory he digs his claws into the ground. Finally, his ultimate is called Ferocious Hunt, where he'll charge around the battlefield and claw anyone that gets in his way. If you do eliminate someone with this though, the ability duration will then be extended. As for what skins you can expect to see for him, with him being the latest hunter added to the game, we don't actually have too much in the way of skins at the moment, but by default he does have the skull of a neck suit around his neck. And then we do also have this skin based off of a Ravenak skull, which is what we see in The Mandalorian in the first episode, and then thanks to the recent update files, and potentially it would have been in the game by the time this video goes up, we do also have a skin based on a Reek. So I think we can definitely expect to see Charr have skins inspired by tons of different beasts and creatures within Star Wars, likely making use of their skulls as ornaments on his back, but we will just have to wait and see. Hopefully you did find this video useful about Charr, even though we don't know too much about him at the moment. I'll potentially update this video though once we do know even more, but in the next one I'll be going over Groz. That is it from me today though. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.